Can show you also is a place whereby we expect the commissioners led by the chair Wafula Chebukati to be sitting or to declare the results after receiving the reports from the IEBC officials who are on standby here at the auditorium awaiting for the forms 34B from the returning offices of different county tallying centers. We were also able to speak to some of our reporters who were on the ground to just understand if some of the returning officers have been able to leave their tallying centers so that they can be able to come to this particular place and present the forms to the IEBC officials in the auditorium. And some of them are telling us some of them are even still receiving results from the polling center. So it looks like it will be quite a time before we are able to see some of the returning officers arriving here at the auditorium to be able to deliver the forms to the IEBC officials who are waiting for them. So right now I'm going to hand you back to one of my colleagues, Brian Kimani, who is also here at the Bomas of Kenya in our studios to continue with analysis of the ongoing election process as we await for updates from the commissioners or await to see some of the returning officers who we expect any time from now to be arriving here at the auditorium to hand over the forms to the IEBC officials who are on standby awaiting them. To you, O'Brien.
Well, many thanks, Serafina Robbie, who is inside the National Tallying Center, of course, keeping a tabs on what exactly is happening inside there. The matter awaited briefing by the Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission chair is expected any time before this afternoon. And of course, we are keeping an eye on that brief, which is expected to give the much needed update on where we are in terms of vote tallying, which is currently underway in the 290 constituencies around the country. And of course, as Robbie has just said, the returning officers are also expected to start trooping in here at the National Tallying Center so that they can present the forms 34A to see for them. You expect to see now that the attention has now or is slowly now shifting to the National Tallying Center. Remember yesterday all the attention was at the polling centers. Kenyans have spoken now. It is time for the tallying process to be done and thereafter for IEBC to now tell the whole country who managed to do what. And if you're just on social media or if you're watching television or listening to radio, you know that all these spaces are full of numbers. People are very busy tallying and giving out numbers, these numbers, and remember, the person who has the final say on this issue is none other than IEBC through the chair, Wafula Chebukati, or one of his appointed commissioners. And